Hey guys, what's up? It's Jake from BroShowTV, and just a quick one, guys. I'm just gonna let you guys know something quickly. As you can see on your screen, you have 3 chapters displayed in front of you. You might not have known they're chapters, but now you do. But before, my plan for this would have been one massive video, about an hour long, and you could have skipped every part you wanted. But the problem I was having is that Vegas just couldn't render it out for some reason. I think I was using too high quality or whatnot. So instead, I'm going to render out each chapter separately, and all the videos will be uploaded at the same time, and they'll all be in a playlist and everything, so you can just watch through them all. But anyway, guys, that was just a quick one I wanted to let you guys in on, and just to say that update. But not to waste any more time, let's jump straight into this, guys. See you in a bit. So guys, here we are at chapter 1. You guys can just click on whatever, like 1.1, 1.2 or so on. You click on any of these screens will pop up after each chapter and it will take you straight to the one, or just leave it and it will play it straight on. But anyway, as you guys can see, we're going to go over graphics and settings, the config setup and launch options, in-game settings, and launching the actual demo itself. So anyway, let's jump straight into this. This is chapter 1, 1.1. So like I said, guys, it's going to be breaking down into some nice easy parts, so you guys can always come back to it and choose whichever one you want. But to start off this first part, what you need to do is you need to head over to your desktop. You need to just right click. If you have an NVIDIA graphics card, you have an NVIDIA control panel here, or any other graphics cards, I'm pretty sure they have them. If not, I'm sorry guys, I'm not really sure on what to do, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to Google it and get to your control panel some way. So you're going to right click and click that. What this will do is open up your graphics card like control panel. So as you can see, you have all different settings on the left hand side here. Because I'm recording and stuff, it's going to be rather slow. But anyway, so what you need to do is, if you need to see where it says 3D settings, you need to go down to manage 3D settings, and this will bring up this page here. And literally, guys, what you need to do is you just need to turn everything on high. So you're just gonna, what you need to do is you're gonna, oh crap, I've frozen it. But anyway, what you need to do, you guys, you just need to turn everything on high, so I'll be back after I've done that. Okay guys, once you've done that, what you need to simply do is just, well, if you guys want to have the same settings as me, then these are my settings. There's a few things I did leave off just because it doesn't actually change the effects at all. But what this does as well, so you're just going to hit apply, and what this actually does is it takes all the edges of your game and everything like that, and it makes it into some, like, overall makes the look of the game so much better. To change these settings back, guys, after you've done recording, you literally just hit that restore button. It take it back to the factory settings that it came with. If you guys have other settings, then I advise like keeping them written down or something like that before. Okay guys, the next part we need to do is we need to set up our CFG for CSGO. There's plenty of movie configs out there, but I'm using Tweeday's one just because he's known, well, he's a crazy CSGO editor and he's really good at it. So what you need to do, guys, you need to head to the description below. There'll be a download link to these files here. They will come in a nice little folder like so. So there'll be CSGO helper in here. This is actually doesn't work anymore. It crashes your game, so you don't need to copy that. But these bottom 3 files here, I don't think you need this easy thing. No, you won't need that easy thing either. Simply all you need, guys, is literally, obviously as all my friends are popping up now, brilliant. So what you need to do, guys, you need to go to the movie config here and just make a folder and copy over this file into there. Also you need to find that virtual dub one, which is just here, and make a virtual dub folder and put it in there. So that's that, nice and simple. So now what you need to do, guys, you need to head over to Steam itself. You need to go and find your Counter-Strike. So mine's right here. You're going to right click, hit properties, click local files here, browse local files, and what this will do is open up your Counter-Strike folder. Make sure Counter-Strike isn't open for this, obviously, otherwise you won't be able to do anything. You need to go into where it says CSGO. Obviously I've recorded a bit before, so that's why you can see all these files in here. These would probably be empty for you guys unless you have actually recorded before. And see where it says CFG here, what you're going to do is you're going to press Ctrl C on, or right click and copy, and Ctrl V or right click and paste, and this will make a copy of your CFG. So here we go, and then you're going to have 2 CFG folders. In this CFG copy, what you're going to do here is you're going to, let me quickly open it back up, so we are not there, that's all right. Let me quickly find where I've saved it before, where all these files have gone. I can't believe I actually closed it. So there we go. So now you're in here, you need to go to your movie config and see where the movie config here is. You're just going to drag and drop that into your copied CSGO. And there you go, it's got to be in here. There it is. I'm going to actually make a copy because I like to delete it afterwards for when I play, just for extra security. If you guys are wondering about being VAC banned and stuff, I'm going to show you some settings to set up your launch options that won't actually get you VAC banned. So stay tuned for that bit. But yep, so now you've done this. In order to make this CFG actually work, what we need to do is we need to go to our actual normal CFG, the one that just says CFG. And on the end of that, just put play. And on our CFG copy, yep, thank you. You can name this movie if you're going to keep it in there. So that's the movie config, but because I don't, I'm just going to name it CFG because it's the CFG I use. I'm going to use because of the this in here. Sorry, I'm really stuttering on words now. But anyway, so once you've done that, you can literally just close and close out of that, and that's this part done. Okay guys, once you've sorted out your CFG and you have that all set up nicely, what we need to do now is we need to set up the launch options for Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This way it will run it in a unvac secured, which means you'll be able to do whatever you want with the settings. You can literally, well, you'll be able to practically play with hacks on non-vac secured servers, so in single player and crap like that, which actually I don't think that does work, because it might have vac still on it. But anyway, let's not get sidetracked. So what you need to do is you need to find your Counter-Strike Global Offensive again. You're going to just right click that, hit properties it once again, and what this will do is you're going to stay on the general tab, and down the bottom left, either skin on, so I'm not sure if it's the same as the normal, but you need to find where it says set launch options. You're going to click that. Let's get rid of that quickly. Alright, and then what it will do, you have this empty unless you have sorted out some launch options before. What you're literally going to do is you're just going to type in like negative or dash insecure, all one word. Just like that, guys. So that's negative insecure, and hit OK. And what this will do, this was launch, or like I just said, it will launch your game in a without VAC, so without the Valve anti-cheat system running, so you'll be able to do whatever you want with the settings, change all the files around, do whatever you want, and you won't actually get banned. So that's part done. Let's jump into the next bit. Okay guys, so once you've done your launch options, like you can see here, so once you've sorted out your launch options, you've got your CFG all set up nice and proper. Literally guys, all you've got to do is just launch Counter-Strike. And what this is going to do is you'll just launch Counter-Strike as you normally would. I think mine's going to launch in full screen mode because that's the way I usually play. So I'm not sure if you guys can actually see it, but I'll be able to change that. So yeah, it's going to launch as mine's doing now, and you're going to have a Valve anti-cheat. You have launched the game in an insecure mode from outside the Steam/insecure flag. This is literally, what this means is just Valve anti-cheat system isn't actually on. So what I'm going to do guys, I'm going to quickly change this to full screen window so you guys can see. There you go. So now you guys can see. So what we're going to do now is actually we're going to click right, hold up, let me think. Right, yeah, so what we're going to do guys is we're actually going to go to options. We're going to go down to video settings. We're going to find where it says full screen or full screen window, depends how you guys play. We're going to select windowed. We're going to go here and we're going to choose 1280 by 720. You guys might be wondering why, but this was to do is to just make the resolution. It's going to shrink it all and make it nice. After that guys, what you're going to do is you're going to come down to below and you can see all these other settings. Literally guys, the same as what we did with our graphics card. You're just going to whack every single one on very high or high. Multi-core rendering on 16Q, 16. Enable absolutely everything. The only things guys you don't want to do is wait for vertical sync. You want that still disabled, and motion blur disabled. You're going to hit apply on that. It's going to change it into a windowed mode. I'm going to get rid of Steam in the background there. So now we're in a windowed mode like this. You're going to see all your matches and stuff like that. Everything's going to be normal, still normal. Oh, I can get a Bloodhound drop soon. That's very nice. But this account's not working, so I don't think I'll be able to. But anyway, so what you're going to do now, guys, is you're going to open up your console. Let me just clear that so you guys can see. Actually, I'll leave that full screen so you guys can see. If you guys don't have your console bind, you're going to go options, and I think it's in game settings. Yes, it is. You're going to go options, game settings, enable developer console. Change that to yes. And then what it is your button underneath escape. You're going to click that and it will pop open this console here. So what we're going to do is from this point, nothing. I want to jump into the next part. Okay guys, so once you've sorted out all your in-game settings, you've got your developer console sorted. Literally guys, what you're going to type, you're going to just open up your developer console and type EXEC space auto EXE C MVM. It'll be down at the bottom there. You're just going to enter that, and what this will do, this will launch a bunch of commands like you can see here. And we do this just to make sure the CFG is working properly. So once you've done that and you've got your CFG working and that, you're literally just going to type quit in the console, and this will close down your CS. And now what you're going to do guys is you're going to actually start importing your clips. So these are all my clips and that, but for when I edit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find one that I want to use. So say for instance I'll use this one. So got this open here. We're going to go back to Steam. There's Steam. And what we're going to do is we're going to go back into our local files. So you go right click on Counter-Strike properties, local files, browse local content. Let's get rid of Steam, and then it's just like a shortcut. You can find it in all your other commands and stuff like that, but it's just easier this way. You're going to go into CSGO again, and in here I think we literally just drag and drop it. Yeah, we do. So what you're going to do guys, you're going to find it here. I'm going to control C and V it because I don't actually want it in there, and then you're going to hit control V. As you can see, I've already got one in here, so there's one right here. So once you have that in there, and you literally just drag and drop it in. Once that's in there, you can launch back up Counter-Strike. Right, okay guys, so once you've put your demo in your CSGO folder and all that, this is the notice that I said it's going to pop up, so you're just going to hit OK on that. That's just to tell you that's disabled. So what you're going to do guys from this point is you're going to open up your console once again, and let me clear that. And what you're going to do is you're going to type in that same command as what we did before. So actually it's EXEC space auto EXEC MVM. Let's open up our movie config once again. So from this point you're going to type in demo UI. It's going to open up your demo. It's going to open up this here. This is where I'm pretty sure most of you guys have probably seen this before, but this is very, very handy when it comes to everything else. So what you're going to do is you're going to hit load. So open up this file. This is your CSGO folder. If you've put in your demo, which mine is right here, you're just going to hit open on that, and it's going to launch the demo in the background. So you're just going to wait for the demo to start. It might crash a little bit, but just leave it. It's going to open it up perfectly fine. It's just because you're using a different CFG. So it's going to go not responding for a bit, and then it's going to be perfect. There you go, back to normal. So you're just going to wait for this to open up, and I'll be back with you. Oh, actually, no, I won't. But yeah, I'll be back with you guys when everything's loaded up properly.